Hi, my name is Ashley Howard. I am the MBA Online Student Advisor, and welcome to the MBA Online for Executives virtual information session. So before I start talking specifically about CSUSB or the MBA Online program, I like to give students some resources and things to consider when researching colleges or universities. I have a list of about 8 different things that I'm going to go over with you. First, you'll want to check the delivery method of the program that you're going to be attending. You want to ask the questions on whether the program is face-to-face, hybrid, which means you'll spend a certain percentage of the program on campus, and then a certain percentage of the program online, and then lastly, fully online. The second will be the cost of the program. You'll want to research the cost of the program. Typically, you give you the base cost, but you'll want to check to see if there's any additional fees associated that are not included in the base cost. It would be accreditation. Does the school hold accreditation? And if so, what type of accreditation do they hold? And also, does the program hold accreditation? And if so, what type of accreditation do they hold? 4 would be the quality of life. Is there flexibility within the program for life obligations? For example, if you have to take a leave of absence, do you have are you able to do that? And if so, what does that look like? 5, the curriculum of the program. Although a lot of our programs have the same name in terms of being MBA, the curriculum may vary from school to school. So you'll want to ask specifically what courses will you be taking in the program. Number 6 would be the completion time. How long do you have to complete your program? And how long will it take you to complete your program? So those are 2 separate questions. Typically, schools have a time frame completion to be finished with the program in a certain amount of time. And then within your program, you want to see the duration of the program. Is it 12 months, 18 months, 24 months? What does that look like? Number 7 would be resources available to you as a student, whether they're on campus or online. And then number 8 will be you'll want to research your faculty and staff. Are they friendly? Are they helpful? What was the turnaround in terms of you getting a response from them, either via email or a phone? So these are a few things that I like for students to give to students for you to consider when researching colleges or universities. So I'm going to move on and talk about Cal State San Bernardino. So Cal State San Bernardino, of course, is located in inland Southern California. We opened our doors in 1965. Our university serves more than 20,000 students each year and graduates about 4,000 students annually. Our university holds accreditation from WASC, and we have different academic programs on campus that also hold regional accreditations from different agencies. And then our school has a different degree programs that students can attend, all the way from bachelor's, master's, credential, and doctoral programs as well. So let's talk about admissions. Admission is a 2-step process. The first step would be going through graduate studies, and they look for a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution, and then they're looking for a 2.5 or above GPA within your last either 60 or more semester or 90 or more quarter units. So that would depend on what school you attended and whether your school was on quarter or semester. If you have specific questions about admissions from our graduate studies perspective, feel free to let me know and I can put you in contact with our graduate studies office. They are the specific office that will calculate your GPA for admissions into our university. The second step of admissions would be into the MBA program specifically. And number 1, we look for a completed bachelor's degree. 2, a minimum GPA of 3.0. However, we're still able to consider you between a 2.5 and a 2.99 GPA. Where specifically for the online program, we're looking for 2 years of professional experience in a management or leadership role. And I'll talk about that a little bit more later. And lastly, that you were in good academic standing with the last university attended. So here's some specific information about our MBA online program. Number 1, we do hold, the MBA program holds accreditation from AACSB. That's one of the highest accreditations you can hold. For the online program, we do not offer concentrations. Our program is designed for the working professional. We do not the GMAT nor the GRE. The base cost of our program is $36,000. Fees can be subject to change at any time, and that will be noted on our website. Our fees do not include textbooks, which can range anywhere from $75 to $300. It depends. Some courses do not require textbooks. We do have career service benefits available to students, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later. We have knowledgeable faculty, knowledgeable and diverse faculty, and then of course a supportive, and I'll introduce you to them later. So here is the MBA program, and here is what it looks like. So we have three different admissions intakes. So we will accept applications fall, spring, and summer. The delivery method in terms of courses is delivered online. Our course time frame is within 6 weeks. So every 6 weeks you're changing classes with the exception of summer. Our summer will run 5 weeks. Courses are offered through Blackboard. Our current curriculum for the program will be 10 courses at 30 units. You'll do 2 foundation courses, 7 core courses, 1 elective, and 1 culminating experience course, which will be a portfolio. The MBA online program for executives will consist of a comprehensive exam at the end of the program, and you will need to pass that comprehensive exam in order to receive your diploma. Our application deadline this year for fall 2020 is July 20th, 2020. And then the next one for spring, this is not on here, the next one for spring is December 7th, 2020. In terms of payment methods offered for our program, we currently accept financial aid, and we're eligible to take financial aid. We have third-party payment options on our website in terms of you may be taking out a loan through a local lending institution. Some of our students are eligible for a tuition reimbursement through their employer, so we're able to accept that as well. We do accept some veteran and military benefits. If you have questions about whether we accept your benefits, you can reach out to me and let me know, and I can research that for you. And then lastly, we have some students to choose to pay as they go. And what that looks like is we ask that you have a 0 balance by the end of your class and that you enter into your next class with a 0 balance. So based off of that information, if you feel that you're interested in our program, the first step will be finding out if you're eligible to apply. What you will need to do is submit a resume, including the month and the year of each position that you feel will qualify you for this program, the name of the company, the job title, and clearly defined responsibilities. You can email your resume to the MBA online at CSUSB email to determine if you're eligible to apply. Again, what we're looking for is 2 years of professional experience in a management or leadership role, which can be classified as overseeing staff, major programs, budgets, administrative accounts, data and or equipment, project management, facility, and or resource management. Step 2, if you're found eligible, well, let's back up. If you're not found eligible, you will receive a notification via email that you're not eligible to apply, with giving you some other options in terms of what you can do. If you are found eligible to apply, you will be emailed an invitation to start the application process. The application process will consist of you logging on to the Cal State Apply website and starting your application. Please note your application is not complete until you pay your $70 application fee. You will need to upload your resume, a statement, a 250-word statement of purpose, 1 letter of recommendation. You'll type in their contact information, and it'll be the website will email them a digital recommendation form, and they can fill it out, and it'll automatically upload to your application. We will require unofficial transcripts. However, I do recommend that you submit official transcripts, just because the turnaround time, if you are admitted into the program, typically sometimes it's not enough time to get official transcripts. But we can talk about that a little bit more later if you have questions once you find out if you're eligible. If you do have international transcripts, that's a separate process, so please feel free to let me know. And then lastly, the application process will consist of a program interview with a representative from the MBA program. So once you find out if you're eligible, you can either schedule your appointment to have your interview right then and there, or you can submit your application and then call and have your appointment with the MBA office. You can do it at any stage. So I would recommend once you find out that you're eligible, you can go ahead and start the interview process with the MBA office. Within your application, they'll give you more instructions on how to go about scheduling your interview as well. And then lastly, once you submit your application, once you complete your application, if you're going to apply for financial aid, I always recommend that you do it right then and there, so you know that it's done and you don't have to worry about it. So available resources to you. There are career service benefits available to one, you as a prospective student if you need resume assistance, two, you as a current student if you're admitted into the program, and three, as an alumni. So there's resume and individual appointments that you can attend to help you with your resume, interview skills training, time management coaching, and public speaking skills as well. Something that's also available to you as a student would be the MBA boot camps. These are 6 different modules designed to assist students with various essential courses prior to taking the actual course. Please note that the MBA boot camps are mandatory, self-guided modules that have already been pre-recorded by either a current professor in the program or a prior professor in the program. They're mandatory that you complete to graduation. And basically what you can think about, an easy or simple way to think about the boot camps would be that it's a prereq before the actual course. So for example, before you take your actual accounting course, we would hope that you take your accounting boot camp prior to that course. It'll prepare you for what you're going to be learning in the actual course. You do not pay an additional fee for boot camps. They're free. It's a part of the program. All MBA students do these boot camps. Your MBA director, your academic advisor, and myself can all see if you're doing your boot camps. You'll get constant reminders to continue and complete your boot camps. I will say that if you're an expert in a certain area, for example, if you've been in finance for 15 years and you're very well versed with the topic, you can skim through the modules and go to the actual test and take the test to test out of doing that module. However, if you do get a low score on your test, we will highly encourage you to go back and review the material and then take the test again. So this is what's about the boot camps. You'll see it on our website. And like I said, they're mandatory that you take before you graduate, and they're at zero cost. So you don't have to take it before the program, you take it while you're in the program. And again, before each course. If you have any questions about the boot camp, feel free to let me know. So as I stated before, all of our classes are ran through Blackboard. On the right side of your screen is a little demo of what our Blackboard looks like, except the one on your screen doesn't include all the courses that you're registered in. What's interesting about Blackboard, as I said, it'll, in each class, each instructor will give you different assignments, and I have examples of what the assignments may look like via Blackboard. So I'm going to run down this list of what I've seen as a TA in your course. So there will be self-assessment assignments, individual quizzes, group and individual assignments, group research project proposals, final group project, formal discussion boards, team peer evaluations, video reviews, readings, final projects may consist of research projects. I'm not saying that all of your instructors will have all of these type of assignments, but I'm saying during the duration of your program, these are some of the assignments that I've seen in each course. I can say for sure in all of your classes, you may have the discussion board. That's very common. There will be group activities and group assignments in the majority of your courses. I think that's very common across graduate programs. But yeah, these are examples of some of the classes. If you want more on Blackboard or you want to see more inside Blackboard, feel free to reach out to me and let me know, because I can email you our YouTube channel for Blackboard so that you can see more in depth of what Blackboard actually looks like. So usually at this time, it's an open forum. I open it up for students to ask questions about our program or anything that I share with you in our presentation. We have student testimonials available on our website. We're currently working on getting some video testimonials up on our website. My contact information is on here. You can reach me at 909-537-4320, or you can also reach me via email at Ashley, ASHLEY.Howard, HOWARD, at CSUSB.edu. As I stated before in the beginning of this presentation, that there's a host of people working alongside me to support our MBA students. The first person would be the director of the MBA graduate program, Ernest Silvers, also known as Ernie. DeLauren West is your academic advisor, also known as your graduate coordinator. Mariana is your program specialist. She is responsible for getting you registered in your classes and taking your payments. Myself, Ashley Howard, your student advisor. Nicolette is your financial aid advisor. She will be your go-to person if you have any questions about your financial aid or if you're eligible for financial aid. And there's still some more people behind me that are here to support you within the MBA office as well. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me either by phone or via email. And hopefully we look forward to working with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.